90-Day Fiancé's Jenny Slatten reaches significant milestone with Sumit Singh in India as they beg to return to the franchise. Jenny Slatten from 90-Day Fiancé, The Other Way is celebrating a stunning milestone with Sumit Singh in India. The couple was last seen in 90-Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Season 7, where they encountered issues due to Sumit's desire to work full-time and have children in the future. Despite the challenges, the couple concluded the season on a positive note. Their recent pictures on social media suggest that Sumit's parents have also accepted Jenny as their daughter-in-law. However, the couple insists that their story isn't finished yet and has been pleading with the network to cast them again. Jenny and Sumit may not have been cast for a new season, but that hasn't stopped them from celebrating their milestones with their fans on social media. Jenny recently celebrated her 67th birthday, and Sumit shared a heartfelt message for her on Instagram. He put together various happy pictures of her in a video and wrote, "You're my best friend and soulmate." Sumit thanked Jenny for being his rock, my everything, and expressed gratitude for every happy moment he has spent with her. He mentioned falling more in love with her each passing day. Many other 90-Day Fiancé franchise cast members, including David Toborowsky and Kenny Niedermeier, wished Jenny a happy birthday. What Jenny Slatten and Sumit Singh's celebration means for their relationship. Jenny and Sumit show great promise as amazing parents. Jenny was in her 50s when she first met Sumit. Therefore, her 67th birthday is more than just a yearly milestone, it's a reminder of her love for Sumit and how far she has come. Jenny and Sumit have overcome many difficult situations over the last 10 years. Unfortunately, they still have many unresolved problems that stem from their massive age gap. Sumit desires to become a father and have a child in the future, but Jenny, at 67, can't fulfill his dream. She is unable to have a biological child with her husband. Jenny's 67th birthday can be considered a wake-up call for her to start a family with Sumit before they grow too old. They could consider adopting a baby, allowing them to provide a loving home for a child. Alternatively, they could follow the example of Kenny and Armando Rubio and explore surrogacy as an option. Jenny and Sumit have the potential to be wonderful parents, and this milestone serves as a reminder for them to take the necessary steps before it becomes too late to experience the joys of parenthood together. Our take on Jenny Slatten's birthday celebration. Jenny and Sumit already feel complete without a baby. Jenny and Sumit aren't a conventional couple, and that's why they're so interesting. Jenny has endured a lot to be with Sumit. She's been emotionally abused by Sumit's mother, Sadhana Singh, who made her feel subhuman. Jenny didn't fit their ideal of what a potential daughter-in-law should be. While Sadhana's culture may explain some of her behavior, as younger women are probably considered more appropriate choices for younger men than older American females, the woman clearly has a mean streak. Sadhana picked Jenny apart over almost everything, even though Jenny's typically quite a mild person who just wants peace. Over the years, Jenny has exploded sometimes, pushed to the edge by Sumit's antics. For example, he waited forever to marry her. She's also been triggered by Sumit's parents, who did all they could to stop her from achieving her goal, marrying a much younger man. The angry parents belittled her, perhaps trying to make her so frustrated that she would exit her relationship. The fact that Aquarius man Sumit's now openly showing his love for Scorpio Jenny must thrill her. It's been a long wait to get the relationship to a place of normalcy. Jenny hasn't had an easy life, she never had much money and made serious financial sacrifices to be with Sumit. It's not like she entered the relationship with money to burn. She has paid her dues, and when he shows her respect online, it's gratifying. It was easy to wonder about him, was he on the level? Maybe he is. Jenny is one of the oldest cast members in the franchise and the oldest to appear in 90-Day Fiancé, The Other Way. However, she looks younger and healthier than ever in her marriage to Sumit. Despite being 67, Jenny appears to be in her late 50s. She seems much happier, evident in her weight loss and glowing skin. Sumit's latest post suggests that he truly loves Jenny. He doesn't care about the age gap or that Jenny can't have children. The 90-Day Fiancé, The other way alum is grateful for her and already feels complete with her. 90 Day Fiancé, signs Sumit Singh and Jenny Slatten have money problems, they seem eager to return to the franchise. Jenny Slatten and Sumit Singh's eagerness to be featured again on the 90 Day Fiancé franchise suggests possible financial struggles they may be experiencing. Originally from Palm Springs, Jenny was content living a single life in the United States when she first connected with her Indian husband, Sumit, on Facebook. Although Sumit initially catfished her on social media, Jenny was enamored by his personality. After starting a relationship with him online, Jenny traveled to India, where she faced cultural differences that hindered her from marrying Sumit. The couple couldn't plan a future together despite being deeply in love. After years of struggling, Jenny and Sumit finally tied the knot in 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way Season 3. They defied Sumit's parents' wishes, leading to family arguments. When Sumit informed his parents about the wedding, his relationship with them deteriorated further. His parents disowned him and forbade him from returning to them. Thankfully, Sumit and his family eventually reconciled. They accepted Jenny as part of their family, which inspired Sumit to consider starting his own family with his wife. The couple remains childless as of December 2024. Sumit and Jenny are pleading with the network to cast them. Sumit and Jenny claim their story still has even more intriguing twists to come. Sumit and Jenny have been happily married since August 2021, but their recent actions suggest they may now be facing a critical financial condition. Their appearances in different seasons of the franchise in recent years likely provided them with financial stability, especially considering the exchange rates between Indian and American currencies. Jenny and Sumit may have lived comfortably until January 2023, when they stopped being in the spotlight. The lack of reality TV work in the past 2 years may have led them to deplete their funds. Therefore, they are now seeking ways to increase their income. Jenny and Sumit are eager to return to the show, possibly to boost their earnings. In an Instagram post by 90 Day Fiancé, Jenny wrote, "Jenny and Sumit would love to be back on The Other Way," followed by a folded hands emoji. She mentioned her story with Sumit isn't over yet and expressed a desire for an opportunity to return. The couple hasn't only requested the network to bring them back to the show but also indicated to fans that they are prepared to come back with an interesting storyline, subtly encouraging them to urge the network to rehire them. Sumit doesn't seem to have a well-paying job. Jenny opposed Sumit working full-time. There has always been speculation about Sumit not having a suitable job to provide for Jenny in India. There were suggestions that Sumit was lazy, unambitious, and relied on Jenny's social security benefits money. However, during 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Season 7, Sumit informed Jenny he would want to return to work as a chef at his friend's restaurant. However, Jenny was unhappy with Sumit being away from her 6 days a week. She voiced her need for support at home and navigating language barriers outside the house. Considering that Sumit doesn't discuss his career outside of reality TV and his limited availability for work, it appears that the couple may need quick money. A look at the couple's social media feed suggests they aren't traveling as much as they used to. Although both Sumit and Jenny keep experimenting with the latest fashion styles, it's possible that their monthly budget can't accommodate extravagant expenses anymore. With Jenny's pension covering just enough to scrape by in India, it might not be sufficient for them to relish their married life truly. Sumit's visit to the US is still pending. Sumit may lack sufficient funds for his trip to America. If Sumit had been financially secure, he would have likely visited the United States by now. It seems the 90 Day Fiancé franchise alum doesn't have enough money to plan a trip, which is why he hasn't shown interest in visiting his wife's home country. 90 Day Fiancé. I know why Sumit Singh and Jenny Slatten won't return despite begging to be on the show. Although Sumit Singh and Jenny Slatten are eager to return to 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, I have a few reasons why the network may hesitate to cast them again. The couple was first featured in 90 Day Fiancé, The Other Way Season 1, where they documented their unusual love story with many twists and turns. Sumit was 30 years younger than Jenny and was married to another Indian woman. Despite this, Jenny left her stable life in the United States to live with Sumit in India, who had originally catfished her through Facebook. Although the 30-year age gap between Sumit and Jenny initially made me skeptical of their relationship, they ultimately won me over with their genuine love and care for each other. Sumit's determination to fight for their love particularly impressed me, despite his entire family's opposition. Even when Sumit's mother, Sadhana, threatened to disown him and end her own life, he remained steadfast in his commitment to Jenny. Against his family's wishes, Sumit and Jenny got married in August 2021. Eventually, I learned that Sumit's parents finally accepted Jenny as their daughter-in-law. Jenny and Sumit are eager to return to the show. Jenny insists her story isn't yet finished. Jenny and Sumit were last seen in 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After? Season 7, where they finally revealed to his parents that they had secretly married. The couple also discussed the possibility of moving to the United States because Sumit lacked support in India. I was surprised to watch Sumit's change in attitude as he talked about wanting to become a father. He expressed to Jenny and her daughter his desire to have a baby in the future and preferred to raise the child in India rather than America. Sumit also mentioned that having a child with Jenny might help his parents accept their relationship. However, as the season progressed, he stopped expressing his desire to embrace fatherhood, and the couple remained in India. While the couple concluded their story on a happy note, I saw them nudging the network to cast them again on the show because viewers hadn't seen the end of their story. According to an Instagram post by 90 Day Fiancé, Jenny said, "Jenny and Sumit would love to be back on the other way. There's more to our story than what you've shown. Jenny and Sumit are now a thing of the past. New couples are much more entertaining." Although Jenny and Sumit are requesting the network to give them another chance to be featured in a season, I believe it's best if they don't return. Don't get me wrong, I enjoyed watching Sumit and Jenny's journey unfold over the years. I was always on edge when Sumit was supposed to have a confrontation with his disapproving and overbearing parents. However, those issues have now become a thing of the past. I already anticipate the plot of Sumit and Jenny's story, with Sumit as the protagonist and his mother as the antagonist. I don't wish to see another confrontation between Sumit and his parents, as it has become repetitive. I would prefer watching more engaging and unpredictable storylines in the 90 Day Fiancé franchise. For instance, I would be more interested in watching segments with newer couples, such as Jasmine Pineda and Gino Palazzolo or Rain Fernandez and Chidiak Pimis, as their storylines offer a variety of issues and entertainment. Honestly, if Sumit and Jenny returned to 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After, I would just fast forward through their segment because I can predict their issues and find them all boring. Jenny and Sumit's relationship holds no mystery. The couple shares too many happy updates. I admire Sumit for defying the stereotypes and being committed to Jenny despite their 30-year age gap. Their relationship has restored my faith in love. However, I find storylines without complications, issues, challenges, setbacks, or mysteries uninteresting. Sumit and Jenny frequently update their social media followers on their relationship, revealing they live in India and are happily together. Therefore, I suspect any problems they face during the season are exaggerated for drama. I already know Sumit and Jenny's relationship is strong, and they will overcome any obstacle, which takes away the element of surprise and anticipation. Sumit isn't leaving Jenny. Sumit is madly in love with his wife. Although I trusted Sumit and Jenny's relationship, I had a lingering doubt that Sumit might leave Jenny as he evolved. However, his latest Instagram post, which was dedicated to Jenny, proved me wrong. Sumit shared a video of Jenny dancing along with a sweet message, stating, "I haven't found anyone like you. How can I find it? It doesn't exist anywhere." These heart-touching words prove Sumit's unwavering love for Jenny. I am now confident that he will not abandon her for a younger woman, dispelling any rumors suggesting otherwise. Sumit doesn't want a child anymore. Sumit desired to have a child to satisfy his parents. When Sumit and Jenny first started dating, they agreed that they didn't want to have a child together, considering Jenny's advanced age. However, Sumit suddenly expressed his desire to be a father, just to appease his parents, 2 years ago. Most recently, he hasn't mentioned anything regarding his wish to become a parent or shared any updates that would suggest he still wants to be a dad. This major plot twist kept me interested in Sumit and Jenny's story. However, I no longer think Sumit wants to have a child, as his parents have already accepted Jenny. Jenny gets invited to family gatherings. Jenny has become a part of Sumit's family. Although Sumit and Jenny were the main stars of their storyline, I always looked forward to seeing his mother on screen come up with weird threats to stop the couple from being together. However, Sumit's mother has started to accept Jenny as her daughter-in-law. In a recent picture posted by Jenny, I can see that she's no longer excluded from the Singh family gatherings. Now that Sumit and Jenny have resolved all the interesting twists in their storyline, I doubt they will return to the next season of 90 Day Fiancé, Happily Ever After.